Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy, or should I say, and we back. Straight up, man, this is one of the biggest W's that I've gotten to see the pleasure of watching throughout my NBA career, and that is King of the Fourth Quarter. And for today's video, this man is literally on NBA on TNT. This video is titled King of the Fourth Quarter on why the Chicago Bulls deserve more respect, plus reaction from TNT Tuesday crew, NBA on TNT. And let me just say, man, like, I got like a soft spot for the My League community, you know, that come up over the past few years and stuff like that, man, because you know, Kenny has had a large following for years now, man, like, and he's always been about the My League, you know, the rebuild, stuff like, you know, obviously the quizzes and stuff too. But what I love so much about this is that for years Kenny was like a top dude in the 2K community, and the 2K company ignored him, man. Like, really, anybody that was in My League stuff, you didn't hear about, you know, 2K did not talk about him whatsoever, despite, you know, from a following standpoint, Kenny always deserved, man, to get invited to, like, events and, you know, team-ups and stuff like that. And the thing is, though, is that, you know, while 2K was ignoring that type of stuff, that skill set of being able to do rebuilds and talk about every single NBA team and, you know, watching the games, having that knowledge, it translates so nicely to NBA media, because that's what it is, man. It's, you know, it's talking with other people, having a discussion about basketball. And it's just such a huge W to watch here, man. You know, a guy that for years has deserved this type of recognition and everything. So we're going to check this out. King of the Fourth Quarter, Kenny taking big time W's. Here we go, man.
And the Bulls fans are saying this is the year.
DeMar DeRozan MVP.
DeMar DeRozan MVP. What's crazy is about the Bulls, they have yet to play a game this season where the team is fully healthy.
They have been a big W. They have been a big W.
And we got Chuck Squirt. The first place Bulls win. Time to celebrate.
What's up, Chuck?
Bulls fans are going nuts.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So is our good friend Kenny Beecham, a.k.a. King of the Fourth Quarter.
There we go.
Here's his rant on why the Bulls deserve our respect.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's talk about one of the most
Yo, let's go, man.
My Chicago Bulls.
Yo, look at this.
The first time since the Derrick Rose era, Chicago is buzzing about
Lost my
basketball.
green screen.
How do we go from a playoff team
Too much
to
excitement.
the best teams in basketball to one singular season? Well, you gotta show a lot of love to the front office. Shout out to Mark Eversley and our tourist Cardi Shovas. Trade deadline last year, we bring in two-time All-Star Nikola Vucevic.
Yes, sir.
But this offseason is where things got really crazy.
Yo, by the way, guys, just, you know, if Bulls fans are watching this, you know, I was on board with all the Bulls moves and stuff like that. Like, I haven't been really like a Bulls hater or nothing like that. I know the Pistons and Bulls, you know, from like the damn, you know, 16 whatever year, man, have like beef and stuff like that. But the Pistons suck now, so we don't really gotta ride for it with anybody. You gotta earn that respect again. So I like this Bulls team. I like the makeup of it. I've been rooting for them.
DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso are just some of the players that we brought in. And in real time, a lot of people didn't love some of those signings. Some people saw DeMar DeRozan as the worst offseason signing.
Yeah, a lot of people thought like the Bulls were like just doing moves to make them, but at that time, like especially last year, free agency was not that deep. And last year, the trade deadline, like if I remember correctly, I don't remember anybody like too crazy getting traded. So like the Bulls, they made the best moves that were available to make, while still keeping like the integrity, you know, of the team. You know, having like Zach LaVine, you know, Kobe White and guys like that. So they brought in guys to complement those type of players.
And now he's an all-star starter, baby. Alex Caruso went from a meme to one of the most important role players in the entire league. And the guy that was holding it down during the dark times, Zach LaVine, went from
yes, sir,
stats to a guy that is heavily respected. Man, the Bulls are must-see TV. If you like game winners, well, we got a guy named DeMar DeRozan, who is
back-to-back
the king of the fourth quarter. If you like defense, watch Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, and Javonte Green fly around the court and cause havoc. And if you just like a good old-fashioned bucket, well, we got a couple players that can do that. Now, the season is filled with a bunch of ups and downs. I swear I've heard 6 to 8 weeks when it comes to our players so many times. Lonzo, Alex Caruso, Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah, the injuries have sucked for sure.
The rest of y'all. In 6 to 8 weeks, you better watch out for the Bulls in Chicago, man. It's going to be different. For the first time in my adult life, I can say the Chicago Bulls have a chance. But most importantly, the Chicago Bulls...
How old is Kenny? He's got to be, I know he's younger than me, and I'm about to be 30. I think like 24, 25 would be I would guess around 25. So yeah, it's been a minute. You know, he probably remembers, you know, when he was younger, you know, Ben Goran days and stuff like that, and
are fun. And at the end of the day, as a Bulls fan, I just want a fun team, and we got that.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just want to watch a fun, competitive team.
Man, Kenny Beecham. Love to see him on TNT. The Bulls now 4-1 since Levine got back, and they have already passed last season's win total with 32 games left to go. Here are
First
the
place,
standings,
man.
and they are sitting in first, which means if
with
it went to
injuries,
All-Star game,
with injuries,
the Bulls coaching staff is coaching at the All-Star game. Bulls are in first. You got Philly and Miami behind them. We got 2 Chicago natives to my left. Candace, what is it like seeing the Bulls at #1 in the East, and they've played, by my math, 50 games?
No, I mean, the way that they started off, and especially with the backcourt.
Yo, we got Shaq, we got D-Wade, we got Candace up in there. Yo, y'all gotta throw Kenny in that mix too, man. We want to hear the take from Kenny in the beginning, and then we want Kenny up there on stage too.
Of Levine and DeMar DeRozan, you talk about a perfect pair. And then Lonzo, you know, obviously he's out now, but defensively, he's the one that like really defends 1 through 4.
Can still play for the Lakers?
Caruso being that energy player, Vooch, you know, he's that 4-5 that's able to stretch the defense.
Corey Joseph, 18 points. Nice.
Make passes. So I think
Grant, 17.
Makes everybody better. And the style of play that they have, Billy Donovan really has them playing well.
What I like about their team is you got a bunch of disrespected pieces.
There you go.
Really
there it is.
Vooch in Orlando was putting up numbers. DeMar DeRozan who has been putting up numbers.
On the Spurs.
Still kind of said that Toronto won. Zach LaVine is not getting the props that he thinks he deserves. And then you bring in Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso, you know, who felt he should have been with the Lakers. You put guys like that, guys.
See, that's the thing about, like, that's a good point about, like, Zach LaVine. You know, what Kenny was saying earlier, too, about how people were saying LaVine was, like, an empty stats guy. Like, Zach LaVine ain't empty stats. The man's just a bucket putting up numbers, but, like, you got to surround those type of guys with something, you know? To me, empty stats is like, okay, if these players were all joining the team and then LaVine just fell off. But that's not the case, you know? It's like this man just needed a supporting cast around him. You got to know.
That can really play. You know, guys that always had to, you know, pass the ball to the superstar, but you put a team of guys like that together, you give them a system, and you let them go out and play and do their thing. This is what can happen. I'm not going to get too happy about the Bulls. They're having a great year. Glad they're in first place. They are being a little bit disrespected, but, you know, we all come from a place that it's first season, All-Star game. Anything can happen after the All-Star game, but when them playoffs start, that's going to be the true test. That's going to be the true test.
If they had Patrick Williams, too, like there's so many guys hurt for them. What he just did is that thing in sports that kind of stinks. You're having a great year, and everyone's like, well, let's see what happens in the playoffs.
Which, I mean, there is some truth to that to an extent, but also, I mean, looking at the other guys, especially in the Eastern Conference, I mean, yeah, you got like the Nets and everything. They got like a lot of star power themselves, but this Bulls team, not only are they disrespected, but also I think the depth of the team. And, you know, I would like to see them make some type of veteran forward type of move by the trade deadline, have that bring in, you know, on the lower end of things, a Paul Millsap, maybe a Thaddeus Young, go for a Jeremy Grant or somebody like that. But I mean, this team is like, even like the depth of having all these guys injured, like these are all going to be guys ready to go if things come up in the playoffs, and things do come up for every team. So,
you know, it kind of rains in the parade. I'm sorry. But is this a team that you think is built for the playoffs? Because the East, it is kind of wide open with all the injuries and people missing time right now.
Well,
and that being the Bulls, too, are still in first.
Learning to do together as a team. They have to learn how to win in those playoff moments. So that is yet to be seen. But let's just...
Yeah, very true. But also, it's not like a team of like really young players. Like DeMar's been in the playoffs before. Vucevic, I would assume, had been in the playoffs on the Magic at some point. Probably no playoff series wins, but I mean, I do get what D-Wade's saying.
Talk about what we see now. I mean, this team is very exciting. It was a very well put together team. I had an opportunity. Very good way to put DeMar DeRozan, next door neighbor. I had a chance to talk to him when he signed with the Bulls. It was one of those things that was like,
wait, neighbors? Oh, D-Wade probably live in Chicago then. Okay, I was gonna say, did they like live in Miami?
Seen it coming.
Or Utah, because he's part of the Jazz.
A lot of us didn't. And one thing he talked about, he was excited about, was Zach LaVine. As being a veteran guy, to be able to help Zach LaVine get to that next level, right? That all-star level.
Is there any more Kenny on this, though? That's the...
If DeMar played...
So, I think in games...
moment in the present.
You win a championship.
All right, guys. No more Kenny, unfortunately, man. I was hoping he would get to finish off right here or something like this. But that's all we got for this video, man. Y'all, shout out to King of the Fourth Quarter. Huge W, man. Like, definitely one of the most deserving guys, really, you know, not just beyond NBA, but just, you know, his people and stuff, man. So that's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.